yeah, I saw David Bowie's on the television tonight. So what's on the other side?
Okay, in 3. We come to New York to pick his brain about the past and the future, all right? Okay?
Why did you kill Ziggy?
Give me another run at that, in 3. Heroes! Heroes, we could work with that.
Pop stars.
Welcome to a very special program on location in New York City. This is going to be an unusual program. We're going to use a cut and paste technique. I'm Avi Lewis.
We're down here in Soho, on Broadway.
And employing David Bowie's own cut and paste non-linear technique to throw together Ziggy Stardust, the Thin White Duke.
Looking for a Bowie that was no longer around.
Yeah, it's a feather Bowie, actually.
Feather Bowie.
The wasteland 80s years of pop stardom. I lost myself halfway through there. The Diamond Dog, who's barking from the alleyway down the street. Ah, there are the Diamond Dogs. You're going to get a bizarre and exclusive look at the 50 years of his life so far.
No, it is Bowie.
Okay.
Actually, you're one of the few people in the Western Hemisphere that get my name, pronounce my name correctly. It's often Bowie over here. Hey, Bowie. Bowie.
The pop star, who also fancies himself a sculptor, a painter, an actor, an artist, is turning 50. And we've come down to New York City to talk to him about the last half century, the next half century, whatever happened to Ziggy, and what's a grown man doing listening to jungle music.
I'm loving it.
Stay there.
Just give me a second.
All right.
Are you serious?
What do you think of that, Bowie doing jungle?
Sounds believable, but it's very interesting. I don't know. I mean, yeah, really. Jungle.
Yeah.
David Bowie, 50, doing jungle. All right, David Bowie, 50, doing jungle.
My idea is that this audience gets a sneak preview of your record, which is not out yet.
Right, so we should play a couple of little bits.
Can we see the cover?
Oh, yeah. This is a mock. That means there's lots of sellotape all over it to hold it all together. Oh, so it doesn't hold it together terribly well. The actual one that you get in the shops is a lot better made than that.
Are you into jungle music at all?
Oh, yeah.
He's doing an album that has that flavor on it.
Oh, really?
What's your reaction to that?
I'd love to hear it.
This is a photograph. It's a composite. The photograph is Alex's jacket, as you probably know. Frank Oakenfield took the photograph, and then Dave DeAngelis, who's a really good computer guy in England, computer design, squeezed in a bit of England in front of me as I was in New York when I shot that. So that's a composite thing, all right?
Jungle? Nah. Why, is he going DJ? Is he really? Right on. Man's gotta grow.
These are two things. That's a Curlian. Oh, I need about half an hour for this one. That's a Curlian photograph when I was in the mid-70s, in that wicked period. I was totally immersed, man, in like Curlian energy, which is sort of a force that you find around the entire body. It may help to explain the idea of auras and healers, the energy that they have. And there was a woman, a doctor called Dr. Thelma Moss, who had a research department at UCLA, which was backed by the Pentagon, to fund the exploration of Curlian energy and what they could do with it, because they'd heard the Russians were investigating it. So she developed a machine and made me one. And that's my fingertip, you see. This is a blow-up, that's my fingertip. And that's all the energy that comes out of your fingertip. If you take drugs or anything stupid like that, it looks like somebody's pulled all your hair out. Great clumps of it are missing. It's an extraordinary thing. That's my crucifix my father gave me, and the energy kind of goes up through that. So that's on there.
I like David Bowie. He's a straightforward, spiky-haired guy. I love him.
What do you think of him doing something that's kind of jungle-based?
What do you mean, jungle-based?
Like breakbeat, jungle music.
What's jungle music? Come on, break it down for me, man. I know you guys. You're good with the words. Give me an idea about this. What do you mean?
Well, there's
Is it heavier? What is it? What's
it's a jungle thing. It's you know, there's a place between techno and drum and bass.
I don't know. I
that
mean,
they call jungle.
let's say if he had the right people working with him, you know.
That's Gail, my bass player. Are we ready to play anything? Some of them are really like loud, you know, and there's a thing that goes like this all the way through it. It's called the drum. And then a bass plays, and I do some singing over the top. That pretty much sums it up, I think. Then the bass comes in. This is the band moving to it. Oh, lead vocal, hold on. Where's me? It's just like, you know. First performance. Oh, he joins in singing as well. It's a Californian gig. Encore! That's what he sounds like. My new album's the best album I've ever made. I'd hate the impression to be that it's overridingly jungle. There are, in fact, only 3 tracks on the album that owe much to jungle. The rest of it is more either techno or industrial oriented. But the 3 tracks that are on the album that incorporate jungle do in a fairly drastic, almost hardcore manner. We really sort of went for it. I picked up on it around '93. Some cool dude friends of mine who go out clubbing a lot in London, so don't see their mums much. They sent me a stack of stuff from the original Caribbean London guys like General Levy and the JB, and I found it so exciting. It's as exciting as any new rhythm that's going to become the vocabulary of that time, you know. It had as much resonance as reggae, or in the very beginning as rhythm and blues had, or soul music had when it first sort of hit in as a language. Then we started using jungle on stage live, and I was updating some of the older songs that I wanted to play, and I would recontextualize them with either industrial or jungle. And it really pleased us. It pleased us.
And so we did it.
And so it was done.
Why did you kill Ziggy?
What do you think about a 50-year-old Bowie?
Well, I could still admire him. I listen to his stuff every day, really, you know. I mean, he still talks to me, you know.
Why did you kill Ziggy?
Stinky weather, fat shaking hand, dopey morning dog grumpy nose. Little wonder then, little wonder, you little wonder you.
Is this when they say speed?
Are we on speed? Is it speed? Is it speed or coke? I can't tell.
I don't know, but it's going.
So we've got an hour for 50 years. So my calculations.
All right,
give
you
us
won,
about
1947.
Yeah. You got a minute, 12 seconds a year.
1947, January the 8th, Jackson Pollock does his first drip painting.
The day you were born.
Yeah, that's the one thing. That's the only thing that I know actually happened on the day I was born. Elvis Presley was born a few years before on the same day. So I never get a mention on telly. I'm so happy with myself. Yeah, we're down here in Soho, on Broadway. This is the Philip Glass studio. And the studio next door, it's got windows, which is the best way to record, because you can actually see the transition from day to night, you know, and you still feel human. And Philip, apart from doing his work here, lets people like me work here, and a lot of the new music types that live around Soho. It's kind of boho. And it's, we've got the studio next door we're recording, and this studio has become a production room. Oh, you still here? Sorry.
No, carry on. Is there a magic hour for recording as there is for light? If you're watching the day drop into the night?
Yeah, vocals just at twilight. Is that romantic? I don't know. Over the years, I've become a really early day animal. I mean, both Iman and myself get up unbelievably early, since sort of 5:30 is pretty much the norm. So when I'm in the States, what I tend to do is a lot of phone calls up until everybody else gets up in America. And I phone Europe and you know, a couple of friends in Indonesia and Japan. All the expensive calls get made in the early morning. Yeah.